Hey everyone, it's Ashley. Welcome back to my channel. This video is a new vendor to me, brand new vendor to me. This is Lavender and Speckles. This is my very first order. How I found out about Lavender and Speckles, I found a bag in a round robin I participated in this past summer, and I kept it for myself because I thought, I wonder what this vendor's about. It was a pumpkin pecan waffles blend, and I love that one, so I kept it, and here we are. So Lavender and Speckles is owned by Beth Wilson. She's from Alabama. I think Rogersville or somewhere like that, but in Alabama, lovely Alabama. It's where Poppy's from, my cat, Alabama. So I got two samplers. About the middle to end of July, Beth offered 4 samplers. She offered a cocoa butter cashmere, strawberry pound cake, Palo Santo, and pretzel. I opted to get 2 samplers, the Palo Santo and the pretzel. So I've had these, I've had this order for several days. I'm just getting around to filming it now, so I do apologize. Those of you that knew I had this, here I am. Okay, so each order comes with your invoice here, of course, and she did write on here, warm after 9/16. So I like that these are samplers, so I don't know. I don't think her regular size items have a pour date on them or a use by date. So I like that she adds that to the invoice, so we know, how long do these need to cure. And I can tell you from when I smelled these several days ago, these are just getting stronger because now I can smell some through the bag. So that's even more exciting when you can smell something without even really having any contact with it. So that's the invoice. We also get this cute little postcard here that says thank you, and it also says warm dates can be found on your invoice or the bags, so that's nice there. So we do have that opportunity maybe in the future to have them on the bags too. Also on the back here is all her social information, Instagram and Facebook, and winners will be drawn monthly from those who share. You could win free wax or coupons. I like both of that. So the last thing that comes packed with the orders is her little business card. I love that she is Lavender and Speckles, which are her roosters, or her chickens, I should say. And on the back here, it's her name, and thank you, and then a Corinthians quote here. So let's go ahead and get into the wax. Both of these come in these mesh organza bags. I think that's what they're called. That was the Palo Santo, and this is the pretzel. The pretzel sampler is a little bit bigger than the Palo Santo sampler is. So let's do the Palo Santo sampler first. I'm just going to empty these out here so that I can put them back down into the mesh bag and go on to the pretzel one. Okay, no particular order. Okay, this first one, these sample bags, I'm not quite sure the ounces on these, but they come in a beautiful pack of 3 with these nice little, no frills, no sparkles, glitter, decor. It's just pure white wax, which, you don't need to have all the gingerbread, like my dad used to say. This first one here is smoked apples and Palo Santo. This one is Macintosh apple, Palo Santo, smoked cedar, and marshmallow fireside. So let's go ahead and see what this one is like here. I really like that. I do. I'm getting the Palo Santo and the Mac apple mostly. The Mac apple, of course, is going to be super strong. It's strong in any blend it's in. It's a really dominating oil. I don't get too much of the cedar, but sometimes in my experience, cedar can come alive on warm. So I hope that that's the case because I absolutely love cedar. It's one of my favorite woods, especially in wax. Next one we have, this is a popular one. This is Speckles birthday cake. I did participate in the pre-order that Beth had a couple of weekends ago. Holy Gilmore Girls, that's all I have to say. All of those coffee blends, I think I bought all but one. There was one I was looking at, and I think I put Al's Pancake World back, and I'm probably going to kick myself but I did get just about every coffee blend she offered, most of them at least. But I just, oh, I can see myself ordering every single one of those Gilmore Girls blends. Anyways, Speckles birthday cake is a popular one. I did order it myself. This one is birthday cake blended with sugar cookies, pecan waffle, cinnamon, vanilla, and lots of Palo Santo. So this is one of her most popular blends, at least from what I've picked up on the Facebook group. This smells nice. I'll take a little shape out here to show you. These are the common molds that, most vendors have. A lot of vendors put these as in their samples or some of their variety packs. And this wax has a nice density to it, and I get a little bit of the pecan waffles, a little bit of the Palo Santo, and the cake, of course. This is a little lighter of a blend to me right now, but Palo Santo usually comes alive on warm and pecan waffles too. So this one I'm really excited for. I can't wait to get this one in a bigger size. I know I'm going to like that one. You can't go wrong with cake and waffles, can you? This next one is Beach Nights and Palo Santo. I love Beach Nights. True to its name, Beach Nights and Palo Santo goodness. So this one here, I smell the Beach Nights just mixed beautifully with the Palo Santo. You can't really tell where one starts and one ends. I really like this one. I love Beach Nights. Beach Nights is a fantastic oil. So is Palo Santo. Put them together. Doesn't get much better than that. Next one is Smoked Cashmere. Smoked Cashmere. This is cocoa butter cashmere, Palo Santo, and salty sea air. That's going to be a nice one. Cocoa butter cashmere is so comforting and creamy. You can really mix it with anything, but I find it's a little bit better for me in a more sensual blend, or not so much a bakery, more of just like a sensual or a spa blend. That's just my experience with it. I'm getting a little bit of salty sea air, not too much. I like that the salty sea air isn't too dominant. Sometimes it can be too much, in my opinion. So I really like this one here. That's a good one. I like all of these so far. I do have a couple of favorites though, because I did sniff these several days ago, like I said. This might be one of them. This is Tiffany's, Palo Santo, and Coffee House. This is Cupcakes at Tiffany's, Palo Santo, and the best coffee scent ever. Oh, I love coffee. Love, love, love coffee. Coffee wax, coffee in real life. That is a good, really, really, really good coffee oil. Very good. I don't know if it's a particular oil, like a single oil, or if it's a blend of oils, but good job, Beth, on the coffee. I approve of that. I approve of that. So I'm getting mostly creamy coffee with Palo Santo. Cupcakes at Tiffany's is there a little bit in the cakiness, but I don't get that distinct Cupcakes at Tiffany's smell that some other blends out there have. I like Cupcakes at Tiffany's in blends myself. I'm not one to just pick it up and melt it alone. This next one is Smoked Blackberries. This one is sweet blackberries blended with marshmallow fireside and Palo Santo. All of these bags have her website information on here, her Etsy shop, and also a religious quote here on every single one of these. Sweet blackberries blended with marshmallow fireside and Palo Santo. So this one, blackberries. I get that's a nice, juicy, authentic blackberry. I'm not getting too much Palo Santo with this one. It's mostly creamy blackberry, but that's okay. I like it. I like it. It's funny, I'm not usually one that gravitates towards a lot of blackberry blends. And I don't know why. Blackberries, I love to eat blackberries. They're delicious. I just don't know why. I just might have to experiment a little bit more with blackberries. This is strawberry marshmallows and Palo Santo. Strawberry pound cake, gooey marshmallows, and Palo Santo. That's this one here. Let's see what this one's all about. Creamy. I'm getting the Palo Santo more in this one here. Not getting too much strawberry pound cake. But strawberry pound cake to me is it's lighter naturally to my nose, that oil is. But if I breathe in really deeply, I can get a little bit of the strawberry. So it's there. The Palo Santo is just a little bit more dominant in this one to me. Okay, next one is Palo Pine Cones. Or Palo Pine Cones. Palo, I think we all say it differently each time. This is roasted pine cones, creamy vanilla, Palo Santo, and ooh, dark amber rosewood. One of my favorite oil combos out there. I love amber and rosewood. Okay. This is nice, the amber rosewood. I've smelled that. If you watch my channel, there's another vendor that has a rosewood blend that I went goo-goo for not that long ago. It smells the same. It smells like the same oil. Love that blend. This one, I get the rose oil. I'm not getting too much pine cone, but it could be blended seamlessly in with the rosewood. Not too much palo, but that amber rosewood is good. That's a good oil, Beth. That's a good oil. Toasted lavender, marshmallows, and Palo Santo. This one is no description. That's all you need. Lavender and Palo Santo. Let's see. That's a nice, it's a creamy, I don't get too much toasted lavender. It's a creamy lavender, but also with the marshmallow there. Maybe a little bit of the toastiness from the marshmallows I'm getting. That's nice. I like that one. This could be a nice bedtime scent. Now I just can't stop thinking about the Gilmore Girls coffee scents that she's making for us. Sweet vanilla berry palo. This is warm vanilla sugar, which is fantastic, by the way. If you haven't smelled it, it's been around for a long, long time. Go to Bath and Body Works and give it a sniff. It's perfect for the cold. I like to use it in the winter time. It's a little bit better to my nose than Vanilla Bean Noel is, especially with blending. It gives a little bit more of a richer hug type of feeling, if that makes sense. This is warm vanilla sugar, strawberry pound cake, and Palo Santo. This one's going to be good here. Let's see. Now I can smell the strawberry pound cake a little bit heavier in this blend here. I don't get too much. I don't get really any, actually no, I'm lying. I do get some of the warm vanilla sugar right at the end of that strawberry punch that you get when you first inhale. Then right at the end of your sniff, you get that, there's the warm vanilla sugar. Not too much palo in this one, but that strawberry is all I need. Last one here in the palo is Donut Shop and Palo Santo. I know a lot of you guys go crazy for this, and this one actually wasn't on my list originally for the pre-order, but I put it on there because I thought, well, it can't hurt. So this is Cinnamon Sugar Donuts and Palo Santo. So let's see here. This one, when I first smelled it, this one didn't really have much cinnamon to it. But now that this is curing a little bit longer, I mean, today is the 12th, and this is used after the 16th. So they're reaching the end of their curing time. I'm getting cinnamon sugar, and it's a nice cinnamon sugar. I don't get too much heavy palo, but it's there. But like I said, palo comes out on warm a lot in my experience, so I'm excited for that one. This is the Palo Santo sampler. Let's move on to the pretzel, and I can smell these out of the bag like pretzels. Oh, I would say between both of these, this one's my favorite one, just because pretzel is so good. Pretzel, I mean, who doesn't like pretzels? I grew up in Pennsylvania where pretzels are king for the most part. Love pretzels. Just had pretzels this evening. I had them at lunch today. Found a new pretzel I'm really going crazy for. My favorite pretzel are sourdough pretzels, actually. Snyder's, the big, fat, giant, old-fashioned sourdough pretzels that break in pieces and stuff, but I can't find any out here. It's been several months since I've been able to find them. So yep, and I'm very particular with the brand of pretzels I buy. Not all pretzels are created equal, trust me. Sometimes I told my husband yesterday, pretzels are better than chips sometimes, because, you know, I went through a phase when I was younger in my teenager years where every snack I wanted to eat ever was pretzels and salsa. I know. Pretzels and salsa. It's just like you're eating a chip, but it's rich. It's got a little bit more heartiness to it. And these pretzel blends are pretty hearty here. So let's dive in. Okay, this first one, the last Palo Santo sampler, the labels were just her regular watermark on the back of the actually, you know, maybe they weren't her watermark. Let me see what they actually were. I should have looked at that a little bit more closer. Actually, yes, it is. It's just it's her chicken on the background. You can't really see it. It's very, very light, but it's the watermark on the label. Whereas I know the strawberry sampler, I saw some of the members in the group posting it's got strawberries on it. The pretzel one, it's got cute little pretzels, of course. This first one is Cracklin' Pecan Waffles Pretzel. Cracklin' Birch, pumpkin pecan waffles, and pretzels. Now, Cracklin' Birch, to my nose, I have to be in the mood for it. It's not something I can melt every day. And in fact, I really haven't seen Cracklin' Birch used in many vendors. I know Rose Girls has it, of course, and now Beth has it, but I haven't really even seen it, but then I don't really look for it because I have to really be in the mood to melt Cracklin' Birch. But I've never had it mixed with bakery. It's always been woodsy or earthy. So let's see what this one's about. Boy, that's strong. That is a strong boy. We have the salty pretzels and the Cracklin' Birch. Not too much pumpkin pecan waffles. That's going to be a good one. These are strong oils. The pretzel and the Cracklin' Birch. I would never have thought to put those together, but it works. It does work. And these are also packs of 3. This is Strawberry Cupcakes at Tiffany's Pretzel. This, of course, is Cupcakes at Tiffany's, strawberry, and pretzel. So let's see what this one's about. Sorry, some of these bags are a little tough to open if you don't get your finger in there the right way. Okay, this one. Oh, that's nice. I get the pretzel, but I'm actually getting creaminess from the Cupcakes at Tiffany's with a little bit of strawberry. I can't tell what strawberry oil this is, but it's good. I like it. This is a good one. Really like this one. I am so impressed with both of these samplers, but this pretzel one, like I said, that's my favorite one. Frosted lemon pound cake and pretzel. Okay, if you've never had lemon and pretzel, you have to try it. You have to try it. There's another vendor out there that does drizzled lemon pretzels, and it's so good. Lemon and pretzel, give it a try. This is lemony pretzel goodness. Sweet lemon pound cake with rich buttercream frosting, lemon zest, and pretzel. I mean, this is going to be good here. Yep, you get that nice lemon pound cake. I love lemon pound cake. It's sweetened up, rich, juicy lemon pound cake. I love it. It's just, I mean, if you like lemon and you haven't really tried lemon bakery, I think most of us have if you're, you know, a seasoned melter. Lemon bakery is so good. And pretzel mix that, you know, have a little bit of that sour bitter, you know, not bitter, but sour, oh, what word am I thinking of? You know, when it makes you pucker. Bitter? Is it bitter? I don't know. Sour with the saltiness from the pretzel. That is so, so good. I really like this. I think I'm going to melt this one. There's one in here that's my super favorite of all of these. This one I think is number 2. That's good. Next, this is Salted Pretzel Palo. Oh, yum. Salted pretzels, vanilla ice cream, marshmallow fireside, and Palo Santo. I get the smoky sweetness from the marshmallow fireside. I'm getting the pretzel. I'm not getting too much vanilla ice cream. Of course, that's just in there to be creamy. And Palo Santo, maybe a hair, but it's mostly marshmallow fireside and pretzel. That's a nice one too. I really like that one. This is just plain pretzel. I like that she gave just a plain pretzel. You really get the integrity of the pretzel oil that she has. So now moving forward, when she has a pretzel blend, you know what it really smells like. I like that she gave us this one. That smells nice. I really, really like that one too. Really do. Next one, strawberry French toast pretzel. French toast topped with sweet strawberries and pretzel bits. Love strawberry. I love strawberry all year round, but it's really good with pretzel. I've never really mixed the two before. Strawberry pretzel. It's like honestly like a strawberry sundae. You know, you go to Dairy Queen or, you know, any of your little mom and pop ice cream shops, and you get that sweetened strawberry with the goo, you know, the sugary, corn syrupy, bad for us but delicious goodness. I love strawberry sundaes. There's just something with it. This smells just like that type of strawberry, and that's good. I get the pretzel. I don't get too much French toast, but I'm anxious to see how this one will bloom when it's warmed up. That is a good one. Summer Boardwalk pretzel. This one is sweet candied apples, caramel corn, touches of taffy, hints of ozone, and salty pretzels. Ozone, that's a different touch. I never thought of ozone in here. But I think this is, I do smell boardwalk, you know, like the candied corn, well, not candied corn, the candied apples, the caramel apples, the funnel cake, all that goodness. I'm taking a day off of work. I know, I haven't taken a day off of work in a while, probably since I had my surgery last year. And we are going to the state fair. It's the huge Utah State Fair. I can't wait. I'm having every damn bit of food I can fit in my tummy. Corn dogs. I love corn dogs. There's just something about a corn dog at a state fair. And last year when we went, they had these big kebabs. They were about this long. I'm not kidding. My husband and I had to share them. And they have onions and huge mushrooms and big chunks of zucchini and chicken or beef. And it's so stinking good. Oh my God, it was so good. Love it, love it, love it. And I hope that guy, that truck, or, you know, whatever you want to call it, the carnival crew, I hope they're there this year, because that's where I'm going first. Pineapple. Oh, the pineapple in there was so good. I can't wait. I can't wait. Really can't wait. So anyways, back to the wax. This is yummy. I get the caramel. I love caramel apple though. So that really, caramel apple with pretzel, that's a beautiful, beautiful combo. My nose just can pick out a caramel apple if it's in something. I love that. Next, this is the works. This is You Like Pretzel Day. Stanley from The Office likes Pretzel Day. You know, I watched The Office for the very first time in my life this past year. I will tell you this. I am not a Steve Carell fan. I've seen a lot of his movies, and there's just, you know, you always have an actor or an actress that you just don't either get or you don't really care for. You know, their acting isn't your cup of tea. And I told, my husband has seen The Office many times through, and you know, just watches it anytime it's on, laughs like crazy. And I said, I don't know if I can handle Steve Carell, and he said, you have to. He makes the show. So I watched it. It took maybe half to 3/4 of the first season for me to really get into it. But I looked at him a few times and I said, you know, this show is really clever. It's really clever because it is real life. It's real life shit happening to us. Whether we work in an office setting like that, you know, cubicles or a small work environment. But those of us that work anywhere corporate or anywhere really, that stuff happens. And guess what? Steve Carell makes the show. He is Michael Scott. And the banter between him and Stanley, I think Stanley and Creed are my two favorite characters. Oh, Stanley just makes me laugh so much. But I say Stanley. Why? Because You Like Pretzel Day. He likes the day that the pretzel guy comes. So, salty pretzels blended with caramel and maple sauce, buttercream, and sprinkled with pieces of peanut butter cookies. I mean, come on. I want that. Maybe that'll be at the fair on Friday. Oh, man. Well, let's see. This one is the works. Oh. That is so fattening smelling. So fattening. And peanut buttery caramel, rich buttercream, pretzel. I could eat this damn thing. I really could. This is so good. So good. This is my favorite one out of all of them. Oh, I love that one. Oh, it's so good. Oh. Blackberry marshmallow cookie pretzel. I had to come down from pretzel day. Blackberry marshmallow cookie pretzel. Sweet blackberries, marshmallow bomb, sugar cookies blended with pretzel. Okay, let's see. Another blackberry. So we had blackberry with the Palo Santo. Let's see what my nose thinks about this one here. Cookies, blackberries, marshmallow, and pretzel. I get the juiciness of the blackberries married with that pretzel. So good. So, so good. So all of these are good. All of these are good, but every single one of these pretzel ones are amazing. Oh, Beth, you have secured another customer with me. I'll be back. And without really even buying, having a lot of your product to buy, I went buku crazy with the pre-order. So that's just how much into wax we are. This is vanilla marshmallow pretzels, buttercream, cuppy cake, sweet vanilla, super sweet vanilla, and fluffy marshmallows. Cuppy cake, I haven't seen that in a while. Let's see. It's rich cake with buttercream and pretzel. This is perfect. It's simple. So if you're not really, this one is, I would say, one of the less pungent, not pungent, that's a bad word, negative connotation. Potent pretzel. This one would be one you would like. If pretzel really, if you don't want to be punched in the nose with pretzel, this is, in my opinion, the one that is the lightest in the pretzels. 4 more here. We have Donut Shop and Palo with pretzel. So we have this one here. Donut Shop. That's the cinnamon donuts, I think, the same oil in the Palo. That's nice. This is creaminess of the Palo Santo with a little touch of pretzel, not too heavy, with the donuts. That's creamy goodness. Creamy goodness. This one too, you could handle this one if you're not really super into pretzel. This one really wasn't that strong to me. Okay. Oh, another one. Strawberry pretzel milkshake and Palo Santo. Strawberry pretzel milkshake. Strawberries and pretzels are fantastic. I get a little bit of a different type of pretzel with this. Maybe it's mixed with the Palo Santo and that strawberry milkshake. I personally haven't had that combination before. This is good. Very good. Very good. I like that. I like that one. Blueberry pecan waffles, cider donuts, apple cider donuts, and pretzel. So we got blueberry and apple cider going on here. Let's see. Okay, this is nice. Sometimes apple cider, and I'm going to use Tamika Tamcar. She's in a lot of the Facebook groups. She describes apple cider as vinegary. And I tend to agree with her. Some apple cider donuts, but especially just straight apple cider, can be a little tangy. And if it's not blended well, or if it doesn't have enough creamy to it, or it's not blended well, it can be vinegary. So I love that I think it was in L3 or one of those groups talking about apple cider, because 'tis the season for apple cider. I like that she described it like that. This is not vinegary. So if apple cider kind of scares you, this one here you could handle. So I don't know if it's her apple cider donut oil or that she blended this purposefully to take that little bit of tang away. This is blueberry. This is like a fresh blueberry that you kind of smash up, to, cook them down or make a compote. You break down that and start those sugars to release, and just get the skin soft. It just smells just like a freshly cooked blueberry. I don't get too much of the pecan waffles in here. I get a little bit of the pretzel, but that blueberry is dominant, and I'm not really getting any apple cider donuts, but it might come out on warm. We'll see. So finally, the last one of my samplers. This is espresso buttercream pretzel. Love coffee. Had to save my coffee one for last. Let's see what this one is like here. I love that she balanced the espresso buttercream to kind of be one unit, where it's not too much espresso, too much buttercream. It's like coffee flavored buttercream mixed with pretzel. This is nice. I love that. And if you don't like, excuse me, if you don't like too strong of an espresso, this one you would like. So those are my 2 samplers from Lavender and Speckles. Thank you, Beth, for everything. I'm a new customer and I will be a return customer. Next video I will do is when the pre-orders ship out. I don't remember right now when they are scheduled to ship. I want to say either later this month or October. I don't remember. I'm sorry. But thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys have a beautiful, tomorrow's Wednesday, have a beautiful rest of the week and happy weekend, and I'll see you soon.